Maverick 100.9, Aggie Lands Country Alternative. It's Corliss catching up with one of my gals, Brandi Behlen. Hey, babe.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
I'm great. Even better now that I get to catch up with you. It's been a minute and I know you're super
No,
busy. So we'll have to catch up on like what is even the crazy life of Brandi Behlen. We'll get there.
it's crazy.
It is so simply put. But we haven't heard from you in a minute. It's been a minute since you've released a new single. So when I got the email in, I was like, girl, I don't care what your schedule is like. I gotta talk to you. We gotta get this single debuted. So we're here to talk about Undeniable, which
Yeah, thank you.
sounds super powerful. Tell me about Undeniable.
Girl, it was totally out of my comfort zone to release this song. So I was super nervous. It's been on the back burner for years now. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to show a different side of me. And that's the story about Undeniable. It was pitched to me in Nashville when I recorded my album. And I loved it. And like I said, I wanted to show a different side, show my versatility. And so that's where Undeniable came from.
Is that a scary thing to do, or are you happy that you did it now?
I mean, it's scary and exciting at the same time because I'm sure you know, I mean, you've known me long enough that I'm very true blue country as it gets. So stepping out of my comfort zone was, obviously uncomfortable. But I'm glad I did it.
Well, I'm super proud of you. I mean, it's almost like you're inspiring yourself because nobody can make that
Right.
decision but you.
For sure. Right. Challenging myself and, just doing everything I can.
Well, it's good to have you back, girl. We're going to let everybody have this new single and then be back with Brandi
Sounds
Behlen
good.
first. It is Undeniable on Maverick 100.9. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single for you in podcast form, but you can now find it anywhere that you stream and download music. And today's interview continues now. You heard it here first. That was Undeniable, the brand new single from Brandi Behlen. Brandi's with us on Maverick today, just really playing catch up. Now, we've had a little bit of time in between single releases, and this is one that you actually kind of pulled from years ago that you were already in love with it. So, what else is in the future? Are we gonna keep taking little breaks? Or are you writing right now and you've got a whole ton of stuff to release? What's going on with the music?
Right. Yeah, there's a lot going on. As you know, I'm a teacher as well, so that takes up a lot of my time, but I'm trying to write when I can. I still have some songs from the vault ready to go, just, trying strategically which ones I want to release and whatnot. So I have some tricks up my sleeve.
I'm excited. I don't want to go that long again without you. You know how much
I
I
know.
love your songs.
Thank you so much. It's totally unlike me to wait that long in between singles, but like I said, life has just been crazy. So better late than never, though. So here's Undeniable. You got it.
Which we do have to touch on. Like, you being a teacher, it's the perfect example of being an independent artist and why we support them here on Maverick, because it's not possible at this time for you to be a full-time musician.
Unfortunately, it's not. So, the bills don't stop either way. So got to get those bills paid. And I've always loved kids. So teaching was always my backup plan either way. So, I'll always see myself teaching, playing music.
It's funny. I had a conversation with my mom after Dr. Seuss Day this year. I always go to read to classes, and I have a very specific Dr. Seuss book that I read. And I don't even know the word of what it fills me up with. Like, it's not just joy. There is something about being in a classroom and speaking to children that just
Mhm.
makes me feel complete. And I called my mom almost angry at myself. I chose radio as my career my senior year of high school, and I started my senior year of high school. I was 17. I never went to college because I only had one goal. And now that I'm 33, I'm really mad at myself for not just going and getting the basics out of the way, because what if I can't be a teacher if I wanted to?
Oh goodness, school will always be there, girl. So if you ever change your mind, get on some online classes. You're there in College Station, Bryan, A&M. It's there.
It is. That's true. I shouldn't ever completely write it off the board, but I think teaching would be the best backup in the world. But you've even gone through changes there. You were teaching older children. Now they've moved you. Is that weird? Like, how do you even learn about young kids? And do you have some sort of strategy in your back pocket?
Honestly, just experience with teaching. Obviously, the age group is different. I was teaching preteens, and now I'm teaching 7-year-olds. So obviously, interests are different. I went from teaching Texas history, which is my favorite, to teaching everything, which is a big change: science, social studies, reading, math. And math is not my subject, so you should see me try to figure out the second grade math, because it's not the same when I was in second grade or when you were in second grade. It's all this extra stuff, and it's crazy, girl.
That the only thing I could teach as far as math, or the only thing that I'm good at, is like money math,
Oh,
but
that's something.
yeah, like money, I'm great. But if you give me little signals like X's and little triangles and stuff like that, I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, that's what I'm having to relearn myself as a teacher, teaching these kids second grade math. It's been a challenge, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, you got all year to do it.
Right. Get
Just
some kind of
started.
plan.
Do you ever get to incorporate the fact that you're a musician into school?
Oh yes, we have community circle every morning, and we try to sing songs, um, social skill songs and things like that. And I'm waiting for the day, but I want to bring my guitar, so I'm using that as an incentive. We have this thing called a brag board. So if they're staying on task doing what they're supposed to be doing, they'll get a brag. And if it's filled up, we get to do something special. So and they're like, "Oh, you should bring your guitar and sing us some songs." So we'll see.
So do any of them know your songs? Do they know that you're actually on the radio?
Think so, but it's so crazy. During Meet the Teacher, it's my first year at this school, first year teaching second grade, first year just in this, not the district, but like I said, the school. And I Meet the Teacher night. Last year, I kept it in. Parents didn't know that I was a singer and all that good stuff. So it was a surprise to me on Meet the Teacher night when a parent comes up, "Are you a musician too?" I was like, "Yes." So that secret didn't last long.
That's so
It was crazy. So I don't know if they just Googled me out of precaution, but yeah, it didn't last long, like I said.
it's pretty easy to find you, not gonna lie, but that's the whole point of being a musician. It's gotta be really
Right.
and but that's fun. I want to see your kids become a fan of you. You know what I mean?
I love that. I would love that.
That is so cute. Oh my gosh. Well, the jealousy in me is exploding, but I do it's a tough job. It's tough doing both. So please always know that we're thinking of you, and we're so proud of you for taking on both of those really tough jobs. Is
Thank you.
teaching America's youth and providing wonderful music. Those are two really hard things.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, that's Brandi Behlen, everyone. Of course, we're going to start playing her brand new single, Undeniable, but you are more than welcome to stream it now, download it now, or go get her entire library. But Brandi, we are so happy you're back, girl.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be back.